Around town, the Franklin County Dog Shelter has taken in dozens and dozens of dogs over the holiday weekend.
They do not like those fireworks.
They do not.
No. So Cameron Fontana is there live, and Cam, they hope to reunite a lot of lost dogs with their owners today because they were closed yesterday.
Yeah, that's right, Karen. Actually, the number is up to 113 dogs, just like this guy right here, that they found over 4th of July weekend. So this morning over on Fox 28, we're going to share with you as many dogs as we can for you to pick them up. So if you recognize this fella right here, starting at 11 o'clock, you can come out to the Franklin County Dog Shelter and pick these guys up. So we're going to toss it back to you guys, and we're going to find this guy's home today.
Aww.
That's our new mission.
He
Let's
loves
hope we
you,
do.
Cam. He knows you're there to help him.
Yeah. Around town every year, many pets run away after being scared off by fireworks over the 4th of July holiday.
And many of them actually end up at the Franklin County Animal Shelter. And that is where our Cameron Fontana is this morning, doing his part to help these little guys get back home.
That's right, Karen. If you are watching right now and you recognize this little guy right here, make your way over to the Franklin County Dog Shelter today. We're with Josh. How you doing, Josh?
Good.
I mean, busy weekend for you guys. What has this experience been like?
It's been very hectic for us. Calls nonstop on stray dogs, people finding dogs, people losing their dogs. Constant phone
Yeah, and now
calls.
you're up to 113 here?
Yes, 113 dogs. We've reclaimed 22 to their owners.
Oh, that's
but
good.
we want to get all of them back home if possible.
And there is a time frame. Tell our viewers how that works, because once they are here, whether they have a license or not, depends on how long they can stay.
That's correct. A dog that is not wearing a current license only has a 3-day hold.
Really?
So dogs that were picked up Friday, their time up is tonight at 7. We're getting those dogs.
And Friday, obviously, we had the red, white, and boom.
Yeah, very busy day for us. So those dogs are getting prepped, and if nobody comes claim them, we're getting them ready to put them up for adoption. So
And if they do have a license?
if they do have a current license, they have to stay here for 14 days.
Okay.
So it's a big difference.
And what's the best thing for people to do if they think their dog is lost? Because I know you guys are so busy.
If you have lost your dog, you need to come up to the shelter, 4340 Tamarack Boulevard, 11 to 7 today. Come in, look for your dog, see if it's
And do
here.
they need to bring anything?
Bring any kind of identification, paperwork, pictures of the dog, anything that shows you're the owner of the dog.
All right, well, we're going to keep showing more lost dogs this morning on Good Day Columbus. If you recognize this guy, come out here, and we'll see you guys after the break.
Around town this morning, the Franklin County Dog Shelter is packed with dogs who ran away from home this weekend after being spooked by fireworks. Cameron Fontana is live there this morning, where they will hopefully soon be reunited with their families. And you could just see it on their faces, Cam. They want to go home.
That's right, Karen, and actually, we have some great news for you. The last dog that we had, the Shih Tzu mix, was named Sade, and we just got done FaceTiming her owner, and he saw it on there, he got notified, and he's coming to pick that dog up today. So Josh, we've shown 3 dogs now, one of them's getting picked up. That's
good.
what it's all about, right?
It's good news. That's
All
what we
right.
like to hear.
So what is the process? Because this is another dog right here, very similar to the last beagle that we saw. How did you pick them up, and how does it work with contacting the owners?
Well, what happens is we get a call from the public. Either a dog's running loose or they have found a dog. So we go out and pick up the dog.
Okay.
Check for one license or any kind of other identification, whether that be a microchip. All our wardens have microchip scanners so they can scan the dogs. We look up that information. If they have any kind of owner info, we try to contact the owner immediately and take the dog to
And
the
what
owner.
means you contact them? Is it by telephone?
Usually by telephone. If we don't have a telephone number, if we have an address, we'll go straight to the address and try to make contact.
Because I know a
with
lot of
somebody.
people, 4th of July weekend, I'm sure you have family in town. It is so important to check your messages, because you could have called them and they might not know that where their dog is.
Right. We'll have our dispatcher call them. They'll leave a message.
Okay.
Telling them to contact us. We think we have your dog.
Great. So you guys can come out. Again, if you're missing your dog or one of these is yours, just like Matt earlier, come out here at 11 a.m. to the Franklin County Dog Shelter. And coming up, we are going to show you more of the 100 dogs that have gone missing. Coming up next on Good Day Columbus. We'll see you soon.
Around town, dozens of dogs are waiting to go back home.
Oh, so sad. Many of them ran away after all the fireworks, all the big displays across the city.
Yeah. So Cameron Fontana this morning is live at the Franklin County Dog Shelter with how you can be reunited with your furry friend. So Cam, we've had one success story already.
Hey, that's right, Marshall. We're just trying to get through that number of 113 that they had over 4th of July weekend. We got a couple over here. That's our energetic little girl that they picked up right over there with John. And get a good look at her, because again, if you are the owner or know the owner of these pets, need to come in today starting at 11 a.m. Now, remind our viewers, Josh, of how long some of these animals have to be picked up.
So this little guy was picked up on Friday.
Okay.
So his last day is today. So the owner of this dog needs to be in by 7 p.m. today, or we're going to fix him up and put him up for adoption.
And the reason that they only have 3 days is because they don't have a tag, they don't have a license or anything.
There's no current identification. The dog does not have a current license on. So.
And talk to the importance about having that, because it's always when you lose your dog and you don't have it that you go, it's too late. For people that do have dogs, how can they go about getting their dogs registered?
You can get your dog registered online through the Franklin County Auditor.
Okay.
You can come up here to the shelter and buy your dog license. You need a current rabies vaccination to get the dog license.
Got it. And then you have another boy right here who's just a little so scared. And how long does this one have?
That one has until today at 7.
Until today, okay. And it's so important. And if they do have the chips, if you're wondering, hey, have they contacted me? Your first primary goal is you go to the actual house, right?
That's correct.
And then you call them.
We will call them. We'll go to the house. We'll send out a letter if the dog's licensed,
Okay.
a certified letter. We'll do every option possible.
And I know there's probably a lot of people watching too, and you're just tons of phone calls are coming in. Should they call? Should they email? Should they come in? What's the best way for owners to find their pets?
The best way is to come to the shelter
Okay.
And visually identify their dog.
All right. Well, we got another 3 right here. I want Edwin to get a good look at them. And then when you come in, you do need to bring some proof that it is your dog. Matt, the owner of the Shih Tzu we talked to earlier, he had pictures. So when he comes in today, he's going to be able to pick her up. And then let's show right over there with John one more time. These dogs, you got to pick them up. We're going to toss it back to you guys. Do you know their owners?
Aww.
Someone's got
Boy, they're so sad and scared still.
I know.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of little ones.
Get your dog chipped. That
Yep.
solves so many problems.
It really would.
Makes me crazy.
Missing a dog this morning or know someone who is, listen up. The Franklin County Dog Shelter has been very busy this 4th of July weekend.
Always a tough time of year for dogs. Nearly 100 dogs have been taken in by the shelter. Many of them ran away after being spooked by the fireworks. Cameron Fontana has been live at the shelter this morning, already reunited one dog with their owner, and he's live with us now to tell us how you can get your pet back. Cam?
That's right, Kurt. And you know, we're running around the shelter because to take care of 113 dogs that they found over the weekend is pretty hectic, considering they already have 200 dogs up for adoption, which brings the total of dogs at this facility over 300 that are here. So we want to show you more this morning, and there are different levels that you can actually know how long they're going to be here. If your dog was lost and they weren't microchipped, they weren't licensed or anything, today is the last day that you can pick them up before they go up for adoption, because they can only stay here for 3 days. And then in addition to that, if they are microchipped or have some sort of identification, it's 2 weeks that you can hold them, but you do not want to wait that long. And Susan's back in here with some more dogs. Susan, who do you have
This
here?
little guy's shy. Just came in last
that's
night, so
okay.
I don't want to. Just let me hold him.
Yeah,
He's really
hey.
scared. He's wishing his parents would come and find him.
Now, is
So-
this one microchipped? What do we know about this
Not,
dog?
No. So I'm hoping somebody sees him.
Yeah.
He's just a sweet little guy, but you can see how scared they are.
Right.
It's a big place, so the sooner you can get here, the better, and get your dog.
And if you're
get him
just
outta
joining
here.
us and you didn't know, 4th of July weekend is one of the biggest weekends for dogs because, of course, the fireworks go off and people unfortunately take their dogs outside or they run out.
Yes.
And they all come here or you pick them up. So let's show some of that they have, because we do want to find the owners to these dogs.
Yeah,
We got
there's
2
a
big
couple
guys.
of really active guys that Josh is holding there. When did they come in, Josh?
They came in yesterday.
So they came in yesterday.
Same as this little one. So
Wow, look at
You
that.
can just see how many. I mean, we have an awful lot of dogs that just got separated from their families.
Right.
And, you know, it happens. We know that it happens.
And
but
if any of these dogs look familiar today, when can they come and what do they need to bring in order to take them home?
bring some ID and some proof that it's your dog. A picture, a vet record, dog license if you don't have it on your
Right.
dog. But some proof that it's your dog and your ID, of course. But we're open till 7. We're opening at 11 today.
Yeah, and you do want to give yourselves a little bit of time, because
Yeah.
I can only imagine the rush that you're getting in now.
It's crazy, and you know, these little guys just, you know,
Yeah, they're away from home. They're scared.
Yeah, it's like the one we found earlier.
here.
I hope somebody's watching.
Now, what's the best for people, again, if you're just joining us? Should they call if they're not sure if it's here, or do they just need to come
We
here
really
and look?
would like for them to come. They can try and call, but our phone lines often ring busy when we're this crazy. And you can email us, but best thing to do is get in your car and drive over.
And where are you located?
We're at 4340 Tamarack Boulevard.
Okay.
It's right behind Menards on Morse Road.
Perfect.
Really easy to find.
All right, well, coming up next, guys, we're going to talk about how they actually take care of the dogs. Unfortunately, if they don't get picked up, how they prepare them for adoption so they can find a great home. We'll see you guys soon. And again, look at, we need to find their owners.
Breaks my heart.
Boy, it does. It's heartbreaking.
I
You know, and come on, dog owners. Do a better job.
I know.
A lot of dog owners around town are waking up wondering where their pets are this morning.
So this is, of course, one of the busiest times of the year for Franklin County dog shelters because the fireworks scare a lot of pets and then they run away.
Yeah, all morning long, Cameron Fontana has been at the shelter helping us help you reunite with your furry friend. Hey, Cam.
Hey guys, that's right. Now, over the course of the weekend, Susan, 113 dogs were found.
Yeah.
But how many dogs do you have in your entire facility here?
We have close to 300.
Close to 300.
So we're getting a little crowded.
Right, and your goal is, obviously, we want to find the original owner, but there are a lot of people that still drop off their dogs, but the goal is to find their owner or a new owner for dogs that don't have one, right?
Absolutely.
So what's the process that we're seeing Abby do right now?
Well, for the dogs like this one, if they don't get claimed by their original owner, as soon as they become the property of the county, we start checking them out to see if they're an adoption candidate.
Okay.
So she's putting this little guy through a behavior test. She's checking to see how he responds to being touched and handled, if he finds anybody messing with his ears, his paws.
I'm amazed at
his
how
mouth.
quickly you get into it, because he was just found this weekend.
Yeah.
And then
So-
you want to know if the owner doesn't pick it up, then you can find a home that they're not staying here for weeks at a time.
Exactly. She's just kind of replicating anything that the dog might experience in the home. You know, we don't want any surprises if a kid accidentally touches the dog. So
Right.
she puts them through a variety of tests to see how they do with people, and then we also do a little interaction with another dog. Because we want to know, do they get along with other dogs? Do they not get along with other dogs? Are they friendly?
Oh, they look like they're friends.
You'll see sometimes if we have a dog on the adoption floor, we may say, well, it would be happiest as the only dog.
Right.
Because we really just doesn't care about being around other dogs.
And when you walk through the center, you do see like the ratings that you guys do that I love. Like, okay, these are very good with humans or
This
good with
one's an
kids.
extrovert. This one's an
Right.
introvert. Yeah, exactly.
So if people want to adopt and, of course, if this is their dog, retrieve their pet, what time can they come today?
11 a.m. when we open. So get here soon. It's going to be crowded, I hope.
Yeah.
And we would love to see some dogs go home, and then that'll be fewer dogs that we have to do this and get them ready for adoption.
All right, so we're going to toss it back to you guys and get one more look. If this is your dog right here, hi, look it. Is your owner out there? Oh. I almost want to be his owner, but no, it's got to go. Got to go to you.
Ah, cute. Feel bad for all those guys. All right, go save your dogs, everybody. All morning long, our Cam Fontana has been helping out a great cause.
Today, he's helping lost dogs find their owners.
And right now, he's been at the Franklin County Dog Shelter with how you can be reunited with your furry friend or maybe someone you know. Hey, Cam.
That's right, guys. You can actually hear right now the 113 dogs that Franklin County Dog Shelter picked up over 4th of July weekend. Now, we're going to have Edwin go through so you can actually see some of the dogs that were really finding the owners, right, Susan?
Absolutely. We are looking really hard. A lot of these guys that did come in with a microchip or some sort of a tag, we're tracing that now.
Wow. And there are different kind of levels of the duration of their stay.
Exactly.
Kind of speak to that and how some dogs, they have to go today.
Yeah, some of the ones that came in without any tags, no ID, this is the last day that we're holding them. So this is your last opportunity to come identify your dog and take it home.
And if they do have a tag or they had some form of ID or a chip, how long are they going to be here?
With the dog license, we're automatically going to hold your dog for 2 full weeks and keep trying to contact you to let you know we've picked up your dog.
Now, I know you hold it for 2 full weeks, but as a dog owner, if you're watching this, please don't wait.
No. Get in your car today
Right.
and find your dog because they really want to get out of here and go home. And of course, the microchips. We have a number of dogs that we're tracing the microchips. As long as you've updated your registration and made sure that you have a current address, current phone number, those are great. You know, we can usually automatically locate you. We have a number of people that we were able to contact yesterday that are going to be here this morning to get their dogs.
And today, people can come from 11 a.m. till when?
till 7 tonight.
Okay.
So you've got all day long to get here. Even if you have to work today, come immediately after work.
And this is a great representation, too, of the importance of getting your dog chipped or licensed. Talk to
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah, the dog license is required by law, but not everybody does it, unfortunately, and it's really a shame when you see all these guys come in and they don't have a license. You know, when you come to get your dog and you don't have a license, you're also going to get a ticket for not
Right,
having
yeah.
a license. So just go online and do it. It's a piece of cake. All you need is your rabies shot, and then once your dog's legal, you know, it's extra insurance if your dog ever does get lost.
All right. Now, again, if you see any of these dogs, please come out to the dog shelter today. They need to find their owner. And if you're looking to adopt a dog, they have more than 200 here for you to do that. So we're going to toss it back to you guys. Of course, we had a great 4th of July weekend, but it's so important to find these owners, right?
Just
Oh, look
breaks
at
your
those guys.
heart.
Yes.
Such good puppy dogs.
I know.
And they all have good homes. They just need to get back to them.